The Elgon Warriors left the country on Monday night to Kampala for the East Africa Tuskers competition against the English counties to be held in Uganda over the weekend. A contingent of 28 players will represent the East Africa region team in the event. 14 players from each nation have been unified to create the Elgon Warriors team.
It's not a team that I know because I've just seen the names on paper, but traditionally, we know how the English play. They're very efficient and very strong in the set pieces, all right? And we are expecting also a very structured forward play, all right, whereby they're able to set very, very good platforms for attack. So that is something that we will really have to see how to outplay them.
Dan Adongo has been included in the squad that resumed camp at the Moi International Sports Center Kasarani Stadium on Sunday. The South Africa-based professional player will only feature for the Elgon Warriors in the two-leg competition.
Dan Adongo is a professional player, and there has to be a communication between the country and his club. So if that is sorted out, is an automatic inclusion because there's a lot of value that he's going to add. But so far, I've not included him in the squad because I think there are those technicalities that still have to be clarified as to whether he can play for Kenya or not.
The East Africa Tuskers competition against the English counties make a return since 1982. Players were selected from the just concluded Bamburi Super Series, which brought up 8 franchise teams.
If we have a good outing against the English counties, then definitely more teams would probably like to come and play. And I'm looking at teams like probably sides like Barbarians.
The national 15-a-side head coach Michael Tank Otieno was speaking during the naming of the 15-a-side national team that will be out to defend the Confederation of Africa Rugby Trophy to be held in Tunisia next month. Among the players to feature in the continental assignment include front row Dennis Abenga of Nakuru Athletic Club, forward Rooney Mwenesi of Nondescripts, flanker Bran Nyukuli of Kenya Harlequins, and winger Vincent Mose of Impala RFC. Kenya will not be taking anything to chances against Uganda after losing the Elgon Cup title.
Our attack is still not consistent. Our attack pattern is still not consistent. We probably lived in Uganda's territory throughout the game that we played on 28th here, but we only came out with 12 points. See, so really we have to also ensure that we can be able to translate dominance in possession and dominance in territory into scores.
After failing to honor last year's Africa competition hosted in Nairobi, Namibia and Morocco were dropped from the elite rugby competition by the Confederation of Africa Rugby Board.
I commend CAR for the decision that they took. They were demoted to Group 1B, meaning that one of them has technically knocked themselves out of the World Cup in 2015 because only one team is coming up from Group 1B this year. You see? So you can see that kind of action will stop other teams from not taking this kind of tournament seriously.
The team will line up friendly matches against tough opposition before the Tunisia assignment. Kenya will be out to win for a place in the 2015 World Cup bonanza. Mbaka Collins, GBS News.